heat-type forecast from today in through our tremendous Tuesday. How about temperatures? They continue to drop. More so like a rock. Live look at outdoor temperatures in your neighborhood. Really kind of depending on where you're at. Looking farther south of I-7, let's say Tyler, Wetzel, Southern Marshall, Monroe, Middle County. Well, you're ranging in the mid to upper 30s down into 40 degrees through Pleasant County and St. Mary's. Right on the I-70 corridor, the freezing mark, if anything slightly cooler, mid to low. We'll be in Ohio County Airport reporting 33, similar 7 into Barnesville, into Guernsey County of Cambridge, up into Steubenville, we're at 34 out the door. Outdoors tomorrow, we'll experience temperatures right around the mid to upper 20s. You'll need the sunglasses yet again, a jacket, not a bad suggestion either. We also have water wall cleanups across the tri-state area, and that is the trend moving forward. However, things start to become a bit more turbulent as we head into the end of our week. We'll take a peek at when rain returns. My full forecast, that's in minutes. The latest news.
Thank you, Zach. Looking across the Mountain State tonight, conditions at jails and prisons across West Virginia are getting better, but officials say that more needs to be done. Critics say inmate overcrowding and worker shortages created dangerous and unhealthy conditions. Former delegate and retired Virginia State Trooper Mike Honaker was appointed Inspector General of Homeland Security and told to investigate. Honaker is personally inspecting facilities, and it's been reported that there have been improvements in sanitation and safety. Additionally, non-uniformed staff are under consideration for a 3% pay raise.
Yeah, we have straight hair today. Thanks, guys.
At its worst, there were just over 1,000 openings for correctional officers and support staff, but new hires have reduced that number by about 300, according to the Corrections Secretary. The National Guard staffing is still staffing some facilities.
Looking across West Virginia, a Mason County man is facing more than 800 charges on accusations of sexual assault of a minor. 27-year-old Owen Johnson of Ashton had allegedly sexually assaulted a minor over the course of 2 years between 2018 and 2020. Police say Johnson was a babysitter for the alleged victim, and the abuse was nearly on a daily basis. Following an investigation, Johnson was charged with 836 counts of sexual assault in the first degree, 3 counts of sexual abuse by a parent, guardian, custodian, or person in position of trust to a child, and 4 counts of strangulation. For more details, head to WTRF.com. All new at 10, one of the biggest worries many parents have is how to pay for daycare. Groundwork Ohio, a statewide advocacy group that focuses on public policy geared toward helping young kids, says many are caught in a financially restrictive cycle, choosing between both parents working to hopefully pay for childcare or staying at home to watch the kids while collecting government subsidies. Portsmouth parent Charis Davis says she's stuck in the cycle, and she and her husband could only afford to send their son to daycare after Davis started working at the daycare. I could not read there.
There were a couple weird words in there.
Just last week, Governor Mike DeWine also said that childcare needs to be better supported in Ohio. If you need help with childcare, Groundwork Ohio says to reach out to your local job and family services organizations.
Back here in the Mountain State, Governor Jim Justice has signed a bill to decriminalize all strips that are used to test drugs for deadly substances in West Virginia. The proposal follows a law signed by the governor back in 2022 that decriminalized fentanyl testing strips. Republican Deputy House Speaker Matthew Rohrbach said that the bill is meant to ensure that all drug test strips will be available to the people that need them without lawmakers having to pass new legislation every time a new one is developed. For more information, you can visit our website, WTRF.com.
Deepfakes, which can be used to spread disinformation online, are a concern globally, but it's still clear how leaders in Washington will act to regulate them. 7 News Washington correspondent Raquel Martin has the latest.
I think it's supposed to say unclear. Yeah. The problem is you actually can't regulate them. That's the hard truth.
I was just talking to my dad, I think, about like those phone calls, those scam phone calls that allegedly like record your voice and then like call your family members. And I was like, I always get so scared to pick up the phone. But then I sat there and I thought, and I was like, if anyone wanted anything that I say, I have a whole list of videos online where anyone could pull me saying tons of stuff. So I don't know why I'm worried about saying like hello on a phone to like a scam caller.
Yeah, you and I have enough video online now to where it's like they could just mimic our voices pretty easily.
And we say all kinds of random stuff, so like...
Oh yeah, they got everything. She said online, very weird there. Online. Never heard her talk like that before.
Online. I feel like my hair is not looking the way I wanted to. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm all in on this guy. All new tonight, Super Bowl Sunday is nearly upon us, and even though ticket prices are sky high, one local Steubenville Central grad will be making his way to see the big game in Las Vegas. Ryan Gorman is studying sports management at Baldwin Wallace University in Berea, Ohio. This year will be his third trip to the Super Bowl. On Sunday night, he'll be responsible for taking care of some of the big VIPs at the event, but tells us it also serves as an excellent networking opportunity for his time after college. Even though this is his third time going, he says it's an experience unlike any other.
Steubenville.
Ryan tells us that he believes Baldwin Wallace University has one of the best sports management programs in the entire country, in part due to its close proximity to working with both the Cleveland Browns and the Cavaliers. Well, Super Bowl Sunday is a highly anticipated event every year, so it comes as no surprise that many of us would want to gather up some family and friends and host a watch party. But exactly how much will you budget for this party? Sean McDowell has more on Super Bowl party preps and how much it could cost you.
Someone asked if I'm ready for the Tortured Poets department. Of course I am. Poets department is Taylor Swift's new album she just announced last night.
There's nothing worse than those giant sub sandwiches. Like sandwiches, it's such a personal choice, like what you put on it.
Yeah. I love a slider.
Yeah, sliders.
I love a slider.
And also, those big sandwiches always have like one thing on the sandwich that's just like it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like mayonnaise or something.
At least sliders are like pretty simple and like there's different options. So there's